Teenagers, tourists, taxis, traffic jams, tuk-tuk touts and shopping. That's what the area is famous for. But we're going to have a look at a few things that it's not that famous for. Welcome to Siam. What about MBK? What? And stop doing that with your arms. You look ridiculous. I need to do that with my arms because it helps me breathe when people on YouTube are complaining. Look. I haven't actually walked around here for a few years, but I want to check out and see if there's a couple of shops that I used to go to that have stood the test of time. And this is DJ Lab. It's been around this area for a couple of decades, and this was a place to come if you needed a new stylus. But as you can see, technology's moved a long way on from there. When I was a DJ, we played records. I was walking through this alley about 3 years ago and it was just as dead as it is now, so maybe we can't blame the current economic climate. And then I was asking a few stall holders round and about, and apparently no one likes to set up stalls here because it's cursed. Now, we've almost got a ghost story there, and apparently it goes back to the days when it was a slum. It was called Paragon Square and wasn't renamed Siam Square until about 1969, so there's a bit of history for you. One of the most popular locations for Thailand's Instagram community. This is where Bangkok's graffiti artists come and express themselves legally. It also attracts a good few artists from all over the world, and it'd be a big shame when the developers do eventually move in, because a lot of this work would give Banksy a good run for his money. When are we going to MBK? Okay, so it's a bit closer to TV BTS than Siam, but it's still a nice place. Bring a coffee, sit down, look at some art and watch a bit of Thailand's national sport. If we go back a few decades, this was not a very desirable place to be at all. You had slums on both sides of this road, the first of which were cleared when Siam Square was built, and then in the late 70s, Pattern 1 slum, which was so dirty and dangerous that police didn't even like going in, that was cleared to make way for MBK, which opened in 1985. And of course, since then the area's flourished for shopping and everything, and you don't need me to tell you that it's so famous. One of the original landmarks of Siam Square was the Scala Cinema. It closed its doors in July of this year. With its classic architecture and classic film lineup, it was a firm favourite with film fans who used to come from all over Bangkok. I last came here in 2005 to watch An Inconvenient Truth, and if I remember rightly, I was one of 5 people in the cinema. So this is Bangkok Graff. It's a complete Aladdin's cave for writers and graffiti artists. You can get every single colour of paint you need and pen sizes. And what's really great are these nozzle sizes. So if you're doing your piece or your throw up, you can fill it in a lot quicker. And the staff as well. The staff are great here. They help you with everything, and you can leave your tag on the wall. This piece of land has seen a lot of action over the last 30 years or so. Up until the late 80s, it was just another nondescript row of shops. They got knocked down to make way for the World Trade Centre in 1990, which at the time was Bangkok's finest modern shopping experience. 2003 saw it shut down for renovation, and it was rebranded and reopened in 2007 as Central World. More drama 3 years later. In 2010, it was set on fire during the political protests. Opening again 2 years later, it's been okay ever since. My favourite part was always the Isetan shopping centre, best stationery department in Bangkok.